Hello there! Small announcement regarding the channel. I recently opened a TP page where you can support me via donation deck lists. I created different tiers where I can just play the exact list that you send me. You can also send me a list that you want me to fine tune, or you can alternatively send me just an ID or a command zone and I make two videos about it, one about the deck building of the deck and the other one will be an MTGO league. See ya! Hello there! My name is Jean-Alexis, aka Gia, and today we're gonna play Amalia Benavides Aguirre, and I'm pretty sure I butchered her name, in a Duel Commander League. Amalia is a Vampire Scout 2/2 for Orzhov with Ward pay 3 life, and whenever you gain life, Amalia explores. Then destroy all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. We also have a Lurus in Companion Zone. It fits quite well the creature base of the deck, but it prevents us from playing some powerful cards like Solitude, Grief, maybe Shieldred, or Pollux Wave. Last time I played this deck, I actually kinda liked the Lurus, and I don't think it is really a problem to not have these powerful cards because we still have really good and mana efficient way to interact with our opponent. And having, as an Orzhov deck, a card advantage engine in the quote-unquote command zone is, I think, good stuff. Regarding the deck, there is a combo that is available in the shell with Amalia, even with Lurus in the companion zone. It is Leonine Relic Warder with Animate Dead. If you animate dead the Relic Warder, it will exile the Animate Dead, or you can exile the Animate Dead with it. It will go back in the graveyard, Animate Dead will come back, etc. And you will have a more quote-unquote infinite enters the battlefield triggers, which allows you to make your Amalia 2020, clean up the board, and attack for lethal. I don't like that much this combo, I think it is clunky, and if you don't already have your Relic Warder in the graveyard, you don't have that much ways to put it in there. Best way to do this is explore it with Amalia, but it won't happen often, and if you have it in your hand and you want to combo with it, it might be a stretch to win with this, so yeah, I actually don't really like it. Deck got some upgrades in the latest edition. I'm not quite sure about Life Crit Duo and Impassionated Orator, but I think they could do well in there. But even without that, Ocelot Pride is actually awesome. Hinterlord Sanctifier is also really good in the deck. It is basically a Soul Sister deck, which plan is to, in the first turn, put something that gains life into play, turn 2 Amalia, put pressure this way, and back this plan up with chip interaction, and a companion that allows you to recoup some cards in the mid to late game if your opponent interacts a lot with you. Voice of Victory is also a late addition to the deck, and it looks absolutely wonderful. Actually, I already did a league with this deck in French. League went fully. I did like 1-4 if I remember correctly. Matches were tense, and I either won 2-0 or lost 1-2 because I didn't play the deck right. It is a pretty complicated deck to play. There are a lot of interactions and a lot of things to keep in mind when playing it. And it was my first time playing it, so I actually did poorly, but the deck really impressed me and I liked it very much, so I would like to try and play it one more time. And I changed a little bit the list in order to adjust some stuff that I thought wasn't that great in the first iteration of the deck. And to have a chance of winning against combo decks, I did put some discard in there, also Armageddon, Cataclysm, and Ravages of War. If you are on the play, they might buy you the time you need to win the game. I also had to put some graveyard exiling stuff like Remorseful Cleric or Sanctifier in Vec. These cards, I think, are needed at the moment if you want to play a sound game of Magic. I also did put a Dranith Magistrate in there. I don't like this card, but in this shell, it might be good enough. We'll see. And I think this is the list. Oh yeah, one last thing. Last time I played, I did have a Tainted Pact in the deck, but this made the mana base absolutely terrible. So I'd rather not have the Tainted Pact and play all of my games with good mana rather than the other way around, because, well, the games where I did draw Tainted Pact, it was okay, but it didn't make up for all the games that my mana base sucked. So I'd rather have good mana. It allows me to play on thin ice also, not lose against Blood Moon, not playing a lot of tap lands or lands that make me lose life, like Mana Confluence, for instance. And yeah, it allows also to play Scored Barons. It is a tap land, but we only have two of them in this list, Shadowy Backstreet and Scored Barons. I think it is okay, and I actually would have liked to have this land last time I played the deck. I just wasn't feeling like playing it because I already have had a lot of tap lands because of the Tainted Pact mana base. So yep, here it is, and let's go on round 1. Decklist will be in the description. This video is sponsored by Mana Traders. By using my promo code in description, you will get 40% of your subscription cost as a cashback on your 3rd month of renewal. If you don't know about Mana Traders, they are a card rental service and the best way to try MTGO without breaking the bank. They are the reason I can play so many different decks on leagues, as I subscribe to their Commander plan, which for $25 a month allows you to rent 101 cards. I'm very happy with their services, so if you want to try them out, go fetch the coupon in the description. We are on the play in this first match and paired against Rafik, which I'm pretty sure is playing Rock Tevesh Storm. Well, yep, he is absolutely playing this. Remorseful Cleric in the hand might be good, Reprieve also, but this hand is slow. In that regard, I think I will mulligan. I'd rather have a clock against this deck, and this, I think, qualifies absolutely. So, Karlov is really good. I think Ocelot Pride turn 1 into Karlov is a nice clock. Ajani's Welcome doesn't take any removal. I need my 2 lands, and I think I would like turn 1 Pride, turn 2 Karlov, turn 3 double 1-drops maybe. So yeah, I still think this is the Welcome that bites the dust. So we're gonna fetch into our scrub land and play this Pride on turn 1. Let's go. Okay, so bad lands go from my opponents. Maybe there is a removal somewhere. I think I don't have that much choice and still will play my Karlov. Maybe this was a mistake to put the Ajani's Welcome in at the bottom of the deck, and I will have to keep it with one of these creatures. It might be better. Yep, exactly for that kind of reason. This deck doesn't play that much interaction, but the few that it plays absolutely matches my turn 1, and if I had Ajani's Welcome, could have avoided this fatal push. Well, this was a really good interactive early game for my opponent, and I think I won't be able to win this game in that context. But I will obviously still play this game and see where it goes. I don't think getting my companion this turn is good. I will just take my 2 points and play my 2 creatures. No reason to lose life here. Against Storm, these 2 points of life might be relevant if he has to do a short Storm. This happens not that much, but might still be relevant. And I also might be dead on this very turn. Okay, Grim Tutor. This turn I might not be dead. If I spec a discard spell, I still might be able to somewhat win this game, but yep, I'm not feeling really confident. Case of the Uneaten Feast. I will, yes, start my turn with this and play my Amalia. This will grow the Kelov instantly. But I absolutely think I'm dead next turn. I will yield to these triggers. Yeah, play my land. I actually maybe shouldn't have. I will still have explore triggers this turn. Might be relevant. Well, I think I should use the auto order trigger. Chaos Guile. I think this is too late. I mean, I don't see my opponent not winning after resolving a tutor, but I don't also see anything that could make me win, so yeah, I will keep this. And yeah, do your worst and kill me this turn. I'm still gonna play. There's still a slim chance that my opponent misses a part to kill me, but yeah. Oh, if he starts to play rituals, I think I'm absolutely dead. I will f6. Peer into the abyss without any mana. But he still has his land drop to make this turn, so he can go with anything into other rituals or maybe Lake of the Dead. This storm matchup is actually really difficult. That's why I did put some interaction in the deck. I still have to draw it in order for it to be effective. And I think my opponent has like 2 or 3 ways maybe to kill my turn 1 of Slot Pride. That's why I kept this aggressive hand. If he didn't have his Bolt or Fatal Push, I think he maybe has one more piece of interaction for 1 mana. But besides that, he will more often than not either discard or play some kind of setup spells in the early turns, and could have been great. But yep, this is not the case. But still, opponent's at 3. If he didn't draw his Lake of the Dead, I think he has like maybe 60% chances to have drawn it. Yes, with 43 cards in the deck. I think this is in the right ballpark regarding statistics. So yeah, no Lake of the Dead, just a swamp. Anyway, yeah, Lake of the Dead wouldn't have been good because he only had 1 swamp. But Swamp Black Ritual, I think, will still do more or less the same thing. Demonic Tutor, Storm Count 5. I'm still at 22. So, yeah, he will need to storm hard this turn without red mana, and I think this might be relevant. We'll see. Fury. Okay. Well, I'm fine with that. Fury plus another removal, but he needs to have 2 removal, and still the ward on Amalia might give me some time. Killing the weak on the stack, yes. So I'm absolutely not out of the woods yet. Yep, Grief is a free spell. Oh well, Yakmoth will. So I think this is deterministic right now because he can just Dark Ritual, Cable Ritual, Demonic Tutor, Tendrils, and I'm dead. So yep, I will concede right here, right now. And in this matchup, I think I'd rather have Karlov in the command zone because it clocks harder, and I think this is relevant. I will absolutely take the play, reveal my companion, and let's go. Still a slow hand backed up with Mother of Runes and some graveyard hate. Not feeling that well about this hand. No way to gain life means that my clock will be slow. This prevents my opponent from using their graveyard, but they can still just peer into the abyss and kill me, so no, I'm not feeling this hand. Okay, this might be good enough. Orcish Bowmaster is good in this matchup. Helping Hand might recoup if I lose my drop 1 to some interaction, but in that instance, I'd rather maybe have Life Crit Duo rather than Helping Hand. Alternatively, I can put a land back, but I only have 38 of them. I think this is the helping hand that goes back into the deck, and I will start with Swamp Cutthroat. Let's go. Maybe Scribbland would have been better. Duress turn 1. Yeah! I did put my only non-creature on the bottom. Okay, so Scribbland, Call off, and let's start to win some life. Yay! This is a fetch land from my opponent. Next turn, I can duo Giver of Runes, Profane Tutor. Yep. This is not bad, actually, in terms of clock. Strictly in terms of clock. Floodstrand, I will get a basic plains. I can duo and Giver of Runes. I don't think my opponent is killing me before this Profane Tutor resolves, so let's do this. And let's attack. See, this call-off is representing a kill on my 4th turn without interaction and against a combo deck with not that much interaction. This might be good. If I draw a land, I'm, I think, golden because I can Sanctifier and keep my Bowmaster. If I don't draw my land, well, we'll see. Defense grid. Okay, this means I will have to play my Bowmaster Sorcerer Speed, but this also means my opponent's dead, I think? I don't see him doing anything. I'm trying to think about something, but, well, I will just Bowmaster before attacking, and Mother of Runes also, in order to grow my call-off. Yes, the biggest, but yeah, with this defense grid, I think I won. Still want to have call-off in my command zone. And now I'm on the draw, so my cards like Armageddon are not that good if they are not backed up by some kind of discard. Guide of Souls represents a really fast clock, but I still have no interactions. I think that on the draw, I absolutely need to mulligan this. Well, this is kind of explosive, but still no interaction. I think I'd rather fish for a better 5 cards hand. Opponent still mulliganed to 6 cards, so maybe I could keep this. This represents a fast clock, and my opponent kept their 6 cards hand. Do I fish for a better 5? I mean, what am I drawing into? Some interaction for the graveyard might be good, but this is slow. No, I think I'd rather keep this, put the uncastable spell on the bottom of my deck, and see how this goes. I assume it won't go well, but let's see. I don't like Flare of Fortitude as a card, but I actually considered it in this deck. I think the card is better than what I think about it. It is me that I don't like this card, but in this metagame with a lot of Storm decks, it might actually be good enough to some extent. My opponent discarded a land with this gamble. Armageddon. This might be too slow. Do I play this Ajani's Welcome on turn 1, turn 2 Call Off, turn 3 Ascendant Guide of Souls, or the other way around? Whatever. Or do I play turn 1 Guide of Souls, turn 2 Call Off, turn 3 Welcome Attendant? No, turn 3 Attendant Volt Scourge. This allows me to trigger my Guide of Souls. Yep, let's go for the most aggressive line, I think, in this matchup. We can't afford to play against removal when we are facing a potential turn 3 or 4 death, I think. Okay, no removal still for my opponent, so let's go with this call off and see how this is going. And do I attack? No, because he absolutely can have Bowmaster, and I don't think attacking with a point of damage will change my clock. But getting Bowmastered in the combat step might be dramatical. Oh, this City of Traders represents me dying this very turn. Grim Shooter. Okay, I'm not feeling good. I've got a bad feeling about all of this. I mean, I didn't count, but there is maybe, with my opponent at 16, Ajahn is welcome. This is 2, 4, 6, 10, 14. Oh, actually, I think he's dead. Let's see. I didn't count, but I think he's dead. Let's not fuck this up. So, yep. We'll start by the non-creature. Ajahn is welcome. Then the Soul Attendant. Then Volt Scourge. Always yes. Always yes. Yep. Begin combat. I will attack with my creatures. I will pay and make this call off absolutely humongous. This is ridiculous. Okay, so clocking hard wins the match. Okay, cool. This is one of the ways we could win against combo decks is by killing Heat before he kills us. It's not always possible, but yeah, I think I did the right thing here, like playing my most upside plays, most aggressive play on turn 1, even if it took a removal spell, I think was the best thing to do. And yep, got rewarded. Nice. Nice. We are once more against a Rock Tevesh on run 2, and still on the draw this time, but Sanctifier in Vec, I think, is okay in this matchup. I have the Ajahn welcome. Yep. Not the most explosive hand, but I have some interaction for what my opponent's trying to do, so I think I'm fine with that. Okay, let's go with Ajahn welcome. I think I will call off on turn 2. This leaves me open to dying on my opponent's turn 3, but well, if they kill me on turn 3, they kill me on turn 3. I guess I don't have much thing I can do in that scenario. Well, this is terrifying. This represents a lot of mana for my opponent. I will fetch my Scrubland, looking at this encampment next turn. Do I want to Sanctifier Invect? No. I need to apply some kind of pressure. And Amalia, I think, is more pressure than Sanctifier is. I reveal Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, I will keep this, I think. This is some sort of interaction. If I don't die this turn, might be good. Ransack the Lab. I don't think I die this turn. Stitcher Supplier and Bowmaster in the bin. Okay, now, do I play this Sanctifier this turn? No, I think the bat is more important. I will play this, the Shattered Sanctum, the bat, and we'll see what will happen. Okay, so my opponent has 2 shooters, so I think 3 actually. Nice, I'm dead. Sanctifier Invake might have been better, but I don't see me winning. I think I will have to take the most mana efficient card, but I don't see me winning this game. I don't think I will get my 4th turn. We'll see. End of turn map, yes, I think into Lake of the Dead. Oh no, Swamp Cycle. Okay. I really like this hand in this deck. This land, sorry, in this deck. Did me well last time I played Amalia on slower matchups than Storm, to be fair, but yep, I think this meets the requirement really well of what this deck is trying to do. Am I dead? Skullclamp. So this represents Beseech the Mirror. Oh, no play from my opponent. So you're telling me there's a chance Sanctifier and Vec and Duress, I think, are the play this turn. I will start with Duress, I think, then Sanctifier. Yep. Swamp Duress. Beseech the Mirror is Beseech the Queen is the most restrictive tutor. Beseech the Mirror plays the card, but a card that costs 3 or less. No, I think I'll take the Mirror. This prevents my opponent from seeking a Peer into the Abyss. Sanctifier and Vec as a follow-up. I draw another land. Okay. I will attack. And my opponent still has, I think, these 2 cards in hand. Volt Scourge. I think this goes to the bin. My opponent could Beseech the Mirror for Toxic Deluge. I actually just saw this line. I don't think they play it in every version, but if it is the case, maybe I should have took Beseech the Mirror rather than Beseech the Queen. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. Oh, no, it would have still be the same, actually. They could have get 3 black mana, Beseech the Queen, then 3 mana and a Toxic Deluge, so... Oh no, sorry, I did discard their Beseech the Mirror. Demonic Tutor. Okay. This might just be to block my Amalia, I think. I think it's time for the encampment to get activated. And attack. Orcish Bowmaster. Oh no, I will keep this, absolutely. If games goes a turn longer, this might be relevant. I don't think it will, but my opponent next turn will, I think, Demonic Tutor, sack their map for a Lake of the Dead, and fetch a Peer into the Abyss with their Demonic Tutor, and I think I will die. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, Lake of the Dead, and they still have mana. Yes, I'm dead. I will F6 and see how I die this turn. Thing is, they apparently can't have black and red mana in pool after playing Peer into the Abyss, so I think they will keep a black mana. They won't be able to play with their graveyard, and I'm at 26 life, so there is a slim chance that I won't die this turn, but I don't really count on it. If this was a Karlov, I think my opponent would be dead. So there maybe is a reason to play Karlov instead of Amalia first main as the normal command zone, let's say. If you expect to play a lot against that kind of deck. Amalia is better in interactive matchups, but against Storm, the clock is more important, I think. Yep, you can grieve. Okay, with these shenanigans, my opponent can actually do some red mana. And I think this changes some amount of stuff quite dramatically because it allows them to play their red rituals and up the storm count, which matters. If they didn't have access to red mana, I'm not actually quite sure they could have stormed up to 13 and kill me with a Tendrils of Agony, but with access to red mana, this unlocks a lot of cards from their side. Okay, Tainted Pact with Flare of Duplication. I think I'm dead on Tendrils. They don't have mana to play it yet, but this might not be a problem. Let's see. The fact that the greedy freebooter doesn't make a treasure token when it dies, thanks to Sanctifier Invec, might help me there. And let's have a look at their list. Yeah, this seems pretty stuck. Nothing out of ordinary here. So they need their tendrils and some sort of mana positive spell that still give them access to 2 black mana. Culling the Wick qualifies if they have their tendrils in hand. If they don't, I think this might be complicated for them, but we'll see. Okay, they had the tendrils. So, we will absolutely go for call-off on this game, and let's go! I will take the play. This is a really aggressive hand, and I have some kind of interaction. I think I'm okay with this. Lotus Bloom, so I will most definitely die on their turn 4. Mountain hits the bin with their survey land. Okay. I will call off and, yep, hope for the best, I think. No reason not to attack this time. I think next turn I play Voice and Ruin Lurker Bat, and next turn I keep my Chaos Guile as an interaction. It might be good in different directions. If they have to make a short tendrils, the 4 gain life might be relevant, exiling their graveyard might be too, and if they want to trash block my humongous call off, sacrificing a creature might be useful too. So, card looks correct. Not great, but okay in this situation. Shattered Sanctum, I will start my turn with this Voice of Victory. Okay, so no interaction for the rest of the turn. And let's go! This is relevant combat damage. And I think I can kill next turn. This is why these removals might actually come handy, but my opponent might still have a removal for my call-off, so we'll see. Or they just can kill me this turn, which looks like this is what they are doing right now. Oh no, this is just a Tevesh. So, yep. I think I can win this. Removal. Gain some life with Chaos Guile. And kill them. So, yep, Chaos Guile. I will just cast it. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, and I think exiling graveyards is more relevant now. Fatal Push, this other token. And yep, this was good enough. Nice! Game 3, I'm on the draw this time, so won't be that easy to clock. Oh, this is for sure a mulligan. I think I'm okay with this. It's not the most explosive hand, but I have something to maybe exile a Pentat Prism over or an Expedition map at some point. Signifier in Vec. Yep. I think I'm okay with this hand. And I actually don't think I keep this Amalia. This Impassionated Orator might be more useful to kill my opponent by growing Call of, so... Ooh. Yep, this is what I didn't want to see from my opponent. I still think I have to play this Cutthroat on one. Might be a Giver of Runes, but this slows my clock a lot, I think. I actually hesitated to play this one or the 1/2 for 1 mana that has lifelink, which is black and an enchantment creature, and it has a trigger with whenever one of your enchanted creatures dies, you draw a card or something along those lines. But yeah, I actually hesitated because I thought the 2 toughness might become relevant in this kind of matchup, and yep, I don't want to be result-oriented, but this card is not good. The other one isn't good either, but the other one actually is better against this kind of stuff and against a mana dork or that kind of one-drops. So yep, actually don't quite like this card. What do I want to do? I can take it slowly, Giver of Runes, Sanctifier in Vec, but I don't see me winning this game, so I will get my Scribbland anyway. If I play Cutthroat on 1, Call of on 2, they might trade. Call of is not that big. Following turn, I can Sanctifier in Vec. I need to draw lands. I badly need to draw lands. And I need to order my spells right, and I don't have enough reps with this deck, I think, to be sure of what I'm about to do. So, is this Cutthroat or Giver of Runes on 1? I think it still is Cutthroat. It's bad, but yeah. Okay, Unearth is not bad, so I think if I draw a land next turn, I'm okay with this trade, maybe? I think I am. This is not great, but I have to play the game that is presented to me, not the game that I would like to play against Storm. Yep. This is terrible, but... There also is another 1-drop, which is 1/1 Death Touch and Lifelink, and the Skulk one and the Death Touch one are actually not good, I think, but they are necessary to have 23 1-drops in the deck to be able to consistently have one on turn 1. But yeah, I think this 1/2 might be better than either the Cutthroat or the other one, which is Death Touch and Lifelink for 1 mana, 1/1. If I draw a land, I think I absolutely Sheltered by Ghost my call off to exile their treasure token. And I think follow it up with a Giver of Runes, maybe? Or a Unearth. We'll see. Crystal Vein, okay. Oh shit, they're moving. This is not good for me. Demonic Tutor, right? If this is Toxic Deluge as a follow-up, I think I'm happy with this. Yep. I think I'm just dead this turn. This deck is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And yes, they are going to get Stitcher Supplier, and I'm dead because I think it is a loop with Culling the Weak. Yep. So I'm dead. They can Stitcher Supplier, Culling the Weak, make an absurd amount of mana, then Demonic Tutor into Tendrils, and I'm dead. On turn 3. Yep, nice. Okay, third match on the play against a Golos. This might represent different kind of decks. More often than not, this is a land-related deck to some extent. Might be also like a combo creature deck, but I think Timnit Trazios is more susceptible to be this kind of deck. I assume this will be a land control adjacent deck. This hand looks good to me. 2 lands, can play my spells. Turn 1 Soul Sister, Reverent Mantra as a backup. I will keep. Okay, so let's go. Basic forest exploration. Yep, land adjacent deck. For sure. Basic lands. So maybe not an Eldrazi something deck. We'll see. Anyway, I think I gotta play my command zone right now. I think it's better than this Sorin. I would like to draw a land, I think, so I will put this into my graveyard. I think I can attack. I could take Dark Ritual Bowmasters, but I don't think this is quite relevant in that situation. I actually died to a Dark Ritual Bowmaster by attacking with a Soul Sister in last league. I played with this deck, but it was against a Grist, which makes more sense. Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, I think I will wait for the trigger to target something. Yes, I draw a land. This is good. They attempt to kill my thing. I don't agree with this. I will give protection from black. So no token for you, and I keep my Soul Sister. I can Jolted Awake my Soul Warden into Selfless Spirit or Sorin alternatively. I think I like Sorin because it flips immediately. Jolted Awake Sorin, so I need to keep a land that is untapped. I will Jolted Awake my Soul Warden and play this Sorin. I draw a shit ton of lands. This is not what I wanted to see, but I still have a Sorin, which is okay, I think. I will attack with Amalia. No block for my opponent. And Sorin is flipping. I think I'm making a food. This allows me to snipe Golos next turn. And I think there's no reason to bolt something right now. Yep, this is Golos. Soulmender. I don't need this now. Skull Clamp. Oh, wait, actually, was Soulmender okay? I could Soulmender, Selfless Spirit. This makes me wait a shit ton of life. Do I want to draw this Skull Clamp? No, I don't think so. Oh, damn. Yep, I didn't want to draw it, so I had to say yes. Well. Cabal Coffers, I think, might be the take for my opponent now. Oh no, Glacial Chasm. Okay. So this means that if I kill Golos this turn, they can't play it again. Okay, they make my Soul Tendant phase out. Question is, do I really want to kill this Golos, or do I want to wait and gain control of it with Sorin? Doesn't look like my opponent can activate Golos. They need 2 more different colors of mana. I think I will start with this Shadowy Backstreet. Samewise, yep, I like this. Selfless Spirit gives me some sort of insurance. I think I will extort rather than play this Skull Clamp. So how much life did I win this turn? Do I want to snipe this Golos? Or do I want to take it next turn? I think I'm gonna play it slowly. Okay, they choose to pay their dues. Yavimaya, it's not quite good for them. They sacrifice their Golos to put it back in the command zone for me not to take it, I think. Oh no, they can play it again. Oh, nice one. Yep. Sanctum of Ugin. This means next turn they can take the Emrakul. I don't think they can cast it right now. I will play my Clamp. extort. This might come. This might be relevant at some point. Skrelv. Yep, this goes into the graveyard, I think. I can claim something this turn and play Samewise to get it back. I think I'm up to this. Oh, damn, I forgot the Bowmaster. I will sacrifice my Selfless Spirit. Okay, and I will play my Samwise to get back my Spirit, I think, or maybe the Soul's Attendant. I think Attendant is more important. What do I choose as a ring bearer? I'd say Amalia, but I don't remember exactly. Swords to Plowshares. No. This is good. I will keep on top. What does the ring bearer do? It's legendary and can be blocked by creature with greater power. I should not, didn't. I think a 12-12 wasn't the right choice for this, but yeah. Attack, draw, then discard. Blocked, the judges control sacrifices. Take much for each one. Okay, so this is not relevant at this point. I will, I think, pass this turn. No attacks to be done. Okay, so what does Eye of Again searches for them? I don't think Emrakul is good right now, but I might be wrong. I mean, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Yep, no, I'm wrong. They perfectly can get their Emrakul. I don't like this card. I think this is a cheap way to win a game. I mean, it costs 13 mana, so it needs some kind of setup, but I think it is an easy way for anyone to, stall the game until, oh, damn, I just won. I don't think this is interesting in any means. So Swords of Plowshares wasn't actually good. I miscounted my opponent's mana. What can I do? I can't activate Golos, that's for sure. I have Thoughtseize in my deck, so I can try to spike it. And I think I will have to Swords of Plowshare this Bowmaster right now, and I don't think that extorting leads me anywhere right now, because I need to spike this Inquisition of Kozilek. This Thoughtseize, sorry. This is not Thoughtseize, but this might not be bad. Okay, so let's go for Command Tower, Soul's Attendant. I drew a land. This is not good. Play this Elas in core. Hope to spike something that are not lands. What did I reveal? Lurus. No. I still didn't reveal anything. Yeah, another land. Damn. So, can I please have something else? I need a non-land in the first 2 cards of my library. Oh, seriously? So my opponent might trade their Emrakul with my Amalia. Oh, well, actually, if they play Emrakul, I still have 2 triggers to go through, so... Well, I can create a food. I think I'm better served by getting rid of my Sorin. I think my opponent can do some bad stuff with me, to me with this Sorin. Yes, I will absolutely discard these lands that I drew playing 38 of them. Yay, the outplay button. How cool. Okay, let's make this Amalia 14-14. Case of the Uneaten Feast. I will keep this and grow my Amalia. Okay, so let's see what my opponent can do this turn to fuck me up. Yep, this is a good start. Maybe they should have attacked before. I think in the end my opponent might still be dead because they have the choice to either get back their Golos or their Elasil core, and I still have a lot of resources to play and they cannot kill my Amalia. They will reprieve my Ocelot Pride, okay. I think they absolutely have to get rid of Elasil core during combat step or I will kill them with it. What's sad is that end of turn they can discard all my active cards. Oh, they didn't find anything. Oh, sad. Yep. Oh, wait, this has Death Touch. This is glorious. Oh, no. So they will get back their Golos. Ravages of War. Oh, I think this is going to the bin. Yep. I think worst cards to leave me here are Giver of Runes and Dranith Magistrate because they don't die to Skullclamp and won't allow me to drain them. But I still think, actually, this kills them, right? Okay, I drew a land, so how do I do this? They are at 4, I need to make 4 creature die this turn, I need to play it, I need to play this Traveling Minister, and I will need 2 mana and activating this. So I think this is exactly what I need. So, Traveling Minister. Yeah, I drew another land. Yay. Anyway, Encampment. Blup. I will activate it. I will attack with whatever. This seems fine to me. Oh my god, these lands. Seriously? You're still dead, bro. So I will clamp Traveling Minister. I will clamp this token. And you're dead! Yay! Let's go. I think this hand is fine. A lot of pressure, redundancy, not that much interaction though, but a quote-unquote protection spell for my Amalia might be good enough. We'll see. I'm not feeling like mulligan in this. No exploration on turn 1. This is good. I draw a land. This is cool. Agen is welcome on 1, I think, is the right play. And pass of the turn. Cling to dust to recycle. Okay. What do they need? Lands? Search for tomorrow. Okay. So, do I want to go Ocelot Pride right now rather than Amalia? Might be better. No, I don't think so. Fatal Push. Yep, this doesn't look good in this matchup, I think. I'm not seeing my opponent playing like Valakut. Might be wrong, but... And by that I mean no Dryad of the Elysian Grove to Fatal Push. Because, yeah, Fatal Push doesn't answer Valakut, strictly. Okay, so I will definitely take my Golos next turn. Soul Warden. I can double spell, but no triple spell this turn. I think I will still take my double spell. Life Creed Duo, and then Lunarch Veteran. Or Soul Warden, rather. This will make me gain 1 life with their Golos. Oh, I take a removal onto Amalia, maybe? Looks like it. Dismember. Yep. Come on, pay your word. They do. Okay, she's dead. I will get it back to my command zone, absolutely. And regarding this, I will play my Ocelot Pride this turn. Yep, you can Slump Cycle. And yep, I will just pass the turn. So search for tomorrow resolves for a waste. Interesting. Dread Presence. 3/3 swamp, draw 1 corner, distribute to any target and you gain 2 life. Okay. This is not cool. Shadowy Backstreet. This wasn't the land I expected to draw this turn. I mean, I wanted a untap land to play GT and equip it. So what's the best order of action here? Playing Veteran and GT, or maybe just GT? Next turn, they will at least ping something with Golos. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So I think I'm going for Lunak Veteran this turn and then GT. This is the best that I can do, and I will just attack with my Life Crit Duo. Yep. That was expected. Onto Urborg, I guess. Yep. Oh, and the Cataracts are the backup to activate Golos. I think I lost this game. Remorseful Cleric. I don't see this helping me in any way. I think playing Amalia is bad because I only get 1 trigger. If it's a land, I'm doomed. If it's not a land, my opponent might still play 2 lands, pay 6 life for the 2 ward triggers and kill my 3/3 Amalia. I think best thing I can do this turn is play 2 creatures and equip GT, but that's not good at all. Equip GT and attack. I need to get rid of this Dread Presence, but the problem is I'm really on the back foot now. And once I get rid of this Dread Presence, Golos is going to activate its ability. So, yeah, perfectly reasonable block from my opponent. I will take my 2 counters and pass the turn. Let's see how I die. Fatal Push actually would have been good against this Dread Presence. I take 6 down to 20. This is something nice with the deck. You had a lot of life to play with in races situation, but I don't think this is a race. I think this is just going to be a slow disease from me. 3 lands. Okay. Might be not dead right now, but I mean, reprieve. So I think I gotta equip GT onto my Sade, attack, and keep 2 mana to reprieve something, maybe. Do I want to kill this right now? Or do I want to wait a turn and try to kill Golos? This means if my opponent plays 2 lands, I have to get rid of 2 counters. No, this won't work. I will kill this Dread Presence right here, right now. Okay, I still keep the reprieve, I think. Or do I play this Remorseful Cleric? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My opponent could play an Emrakul, but I'd rather have a reprieve, I think. I don't think playing Remorseful Cleric and exiling the graveyard right now doesn't lead me to anywhere good. Okay, another Golos spin, I assume? Get your 3 lands. You're playing 50 of them. I think this would be fair. Yep. Exploration, Emrakul. Oh, you don't say. Both Emrakuls. Nice. So my opponent is playing like 50 lands in his deck and still manages to get some bullshit like this. I hate this command zone, actually, from day one. This spin ability is triggering to me. I don't like any randomness more than the card game by itself actually provides. And Golos is just playing roulette, so I don't find this interesting. Okay, I think I like this hand. A lot of pressure, interaction, sounds good to me. Okay, no removal still. We'll see. I think I still play my Amalia. The alternative would be to Duress into Benevolent Bodyguard and play Amalia next turn. I think I'm done to this. Let's take it a bit slow. This is a good turn to Duress, this deck. Pernicious Deed. Yep. Yep. I don't want to see this. Yep. For a cycle. Fair enough. My opponent kept a really shady hand on the draw, I guess, against my deck. They can perfectly play their Pernicious Deed on 3 and die before even getting the chance of activating it, so I really don't like the hand they kept. This turn, I think best they can do is Reshad on port and try to keep me off mana, but I still have lands in hand, so I'm fine. I think they will tap my Concealed Courtyard. Yep, sure, no biggie. So Flooded Strand. Oh no, actually I should have played an Isolated Chapel to keep my Flooded Strand for a Surveil land later. Well, must commit to the play now. So playing Amalia and begin combat attack with my whole crew. Zbre! Hinterland Sanctifier. No. I don't think this is good right now. Or was it? I don't know. Might have been, actually. Maybe I messed this up. We'll see. Okay, so they can sacrifice their Crystal Vein for Thoughtnotes here this turn. This is a line of play. This is really aggressive from them. And this was face up. So yeah, this was a reason to keep that Hinterland Sanctifier. I think this was a misplay to discard it. Okay, so they're going for it. Yep. So bye to my bet, but I think they have lands in hand still, so I think it's okay. What do I draw? Sunblessed Healer. I am a luck sack. This is one, I think, of the best draws that I could have in this scenario. Yep, I will bring back my rabbit. Can't gain life still, I think, so just gonna pass the turn this turn, I think. This doesn't give protection from colorless. I don't have good attacks. I can still, I think, attack with, yeah. These cards are here for this scenario. I'd rather ping my opponent for 1 and lose one of these cats, I think. Still have the City's Blessing, so I'm fine. I think it's too early for an Alpha Strike, but next turn I have a good attacker with lifelink if I don't draw a creature, and if I draw a creature, this might become real bad real fast for my opponent. I guess this top deck makes up for the double Miracle last the game. Green Sun Zenith. X equals 1. Is it a Elvish Reclaimer? But I don't think getting a Glacial Chasm this early with these few resources in play is going to be good for my opponent, but we'll see. Arboreal Grazer. Okay, this is better, for sure. Mortuary. And Bug. Yep. Okay, so nothing to do end of turn. Do I draw a creature? Oh god. This is not cool for them. But I mean, they're playing Emrakul, so I'm not feeling bad. Okay, case of the Uneaten Feast. Yep, I will put this into my graveyard, I think. I will play my land. With what do I attack? This, I think, is pretty sure. And a cat token. This way, no. I gain life this turn, so I will put 2 cats into play, which means 2 Amalia triggers. Is it worth it to sacrifice this creature to get another trigger? I don't think so. Sanctifier and Vec. This is not his matchup. Soulmender. No. I need a removal or something to get through these creatures, I think. Oh, why didn't I get Lurrus into my hand? That was bad. Sowing Magus Bone. Okay. Without kickers, so they will search for a land, Glacial Chasm. Okay. I should have gotten Lurrus into my hand. This was a mistake. Yumezawa's Jite is not that good, I think. I'll still play it. And get my Lurrus into my hand this turn. Yep, this was a mistake for sure. Rampant Growth, okay. I draw a land. So I will start by, I think, playing Lurrus and see what happens. I draw a land, okay. I could play this Soulmender. Is Sanctifier and Vec good now? It exiles an enchantment from my opponent's graveyard. Is this relevant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, it might be relevant, so I will play this Sanctifier and Vec. Okay, I draw another land. No biggie. I will just get my Shadowy Backstreet, surveil something. Unearth. Graveyard. So exile actually. And I can't attack, so I will pass the turn. Well, I mean, I could attack, but no point in doing this. Swords to Plowshares. Graveyard. Alpha Deathclaw. Menastropel enters or become monstrous, destroy target permanent. Okay. What do they want to target with it? My coin Silk Courtyard. Okay. I'm okay with this. What do I draw? Traveling Minister. Okay, so I will first play my Soulmender from the graveyard. Runlurker Bat. Graveyard. Traveling Minister. Legion's Landing. Graveyard. Pathway. Okay, no, I already played my land. I will just equip, let's say Amalia, and pass the turn. Failed Push, Graveyard. Skrill, Graveyard. Dread Presence, okay. I draw Scarred Barrens. Let's start with this. Okay, I draw another land, Traveling Minister. Yep, onto this. Another land, Soulmender. Demonic Tutor, into your graveyard. No, absolutely not. This is cool. Okay, I will pass the turn. No graveyard. No graveyard. Fetch more for my opponent. Looking for a swamp, I think, for this Dread Presence. Draw a card and lose the life, yes. And this seems actually the best thing they can do right now. And I win! Whoa, this was grindy as fuck, but pretty nice. Fourth match. On the draw against Slimefoot and Squee. I don't like my hand. In this context, I think I will mulligan. This is slow. I need to get some board presence early against this deck, I think, so yep. Okay, this might be good. Bit slow, but I think keeping Cataclysm is okay. Might come as a surprise. I don't think anyone plays this card anymore at the moment. Soul's Attendant. It might die on the spot. That's for sure. But maybe not. Maybe it is just a survey land. Yep, it is. Cool. Whoa, Smuggler's Copter. Okay, this is a bit slow from my opponent. I like this. I drew another land. This is not great, but, well, let's go for my command zone. Always yes, always yield. Always yield. Karlov. No, I will keep this, I think. And this attack is safe. Let's go. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. I will still keep this Karlov, I think. Okay, opponent will crew and give me the beats. Actually, this is cool because if it is an aggressive version of Slimefoot Squee, my life gain component is really good in this situation. So quite happy with that. Bloodstained Mire in the intent to get a survey land at some point. I drew another land, yes! This Cataclysm will be super cool. This Soul Sister against Slimefoot, the ones that are symmetrical and triggers for my opponent's creature are super cool because their command zone represents 2 triggers. I'm not used to play Cataclysm. It might come at some point that I play it in the wrong situation or I make the wrong choices regarding what to keep. So, we'll see. I think the card is powerful, but needs to be played right. And I'm not used to play it, so I think I will most definitely make some mistakes. Okay, opponent plays Slimefoot Squee. Nice! A lot of triggers for me, yay! This Karlov will be absolutely humongous. Left Creed Duel. Graveyard, yes. Don't think I need this right now. Okay, Shadowy Backstreet. End of turn. Sheltered by Ghosts. I think I like this. Artifact creature enchantment, then sacrifices the rest. So this means I can Sheltered by Ghosts. Amalia, I think, is safer here because it already has ward. But if my opponent has a removal, so be it. I don't think they have, because Soul's Attendant would have been dead for a long time if it was the case. So I could attack with Amalia and Karlov, see how my opponents block, and exile the creature that I don't want to see blocking. If they block with everything in front of Amalia, I might actually have to trade with it. So I think I'm just going to attack with Karlov. This means that they have to animate Copter and attempt to block with 3 creatures, and I trade 3 creatures for this Karlov. Yep, I think I'm okay with this, I guess, but that leaves my opponent with their Saproling, so if end of turn they sacrifice something bad... No, this means they can sacrifice their Slimefoot to get their Yawgmoth back. I'm not buying this. I think I should have Sheltered by Ghost onto Karlov, because if I Cataclysm, I'd rather keep Karlov and be able to nuke another creature. My opponent attacks with everything. Okay. I won't bite the bait of blocking the Slimefoot, but I will definitely block this Goblin Shaman. What's the worst that could happen? If it is a really aggressive version, maybe like a Monstrous Rage. Vampire of the Dire Moon. This is bad. Color is 10-10, and I think we'll just block this goblin token. Let's go to blockers, right? Yep. Do I take Max 6 or do I attempt to exile Slimefoot right now? I think right now might be good. No shenanigans. White, black, let's go. Is it Slimefoot again? No, it is Living Death. Alright, this is not good. I will get Amalia to my command zone for sure. I didn't see the Living Death coming. It's not a card that is played a lot nowadays. But yep, at this moment, it really wrecks me really bad. Okay. Armageddon. Okay, we get it. I can destroy lands. I can... What is the best to do right now? I think it might be just playing Amalia next turn, Cataclysm, and play Amalia? No. That doesn't make any sense. Playing Amalia right now means my opponent could pay 9 life to kill it. So yeah, I think I'm fine with it. Let's go. Then... Or no, they could only pay 3. Yep. Yeah, the grist. Maybe this was the moment that I needed to play my Cataclysm, but leaving my opponent another land, seriously. Leaving my opponent with an active Yawgmoth and the... no ability to cast their command zone again thanks to Cataclysm, but yeah. Leaving my opponent with Yawgmoth wasn't good, I think. So I know I get to play against Living Death for the next matches. Maybe I should have seen it coming. Even if it's not the most played stuff in the deck, it's still something that is often played. I will return Amalia to my command zone, yes. Skull Clamp as a follow-up. Okay, my opponent can grind an infinite amount of times. To infinity and beyond. But still, my opponent's at 8, I'm at 21. I'm not quite dead yet. Not in a good position, but not quite dead. Slimefoot and Squee, another time. Yep. Emperor of Bones. Okay, this might be good. Because this means I can take a lot of mana, play Cataclysm, keeping a black and a white mana. Oh shit, I should have waited a turn because my opponent will have an Fable of the Mirror Breaker down the line. Okay, opponent wants to kill my life crit duo. They should. Choose from permanent you control an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a land. Artifact, creature, land. Done. So they choose to keep their Slimefoot. Alright. Now I will play my Emperor of Bones. This means begin combat. What do I exile? Is it Yawgmoth or is it Grist? I mean, what do I want to get back? What can allow me to win the game with an opponent at 6 life? I think Grist is the most potent threat for now, and my opponent could bring it back with Unearth, which could be catastrophic, so I will go this way. Oh, getting frisky. Okay. Oh, down to 3 life. This is a dangerous zone. Goblin Bombardment. This is good. Okay, so I need to do something good and fast. Seriously! These lands. Okay, so what is the best course of action for me? If they don't have any creature with an evasion ability, Yawgmoth and sacrifice another creature. Damn, this is not good. And the more I wait, the more I'm at risk of losing. I could bring back a Karlov, pressure my opponent life's total. Oh no, the flyer. Flyer might be good. They could Goblin Bombardment. They board onto my flyer somewhere down the line, but let's go with the flyer. We'll see. I think this game is not going right for me. I will attempt to adapt. My opponent might be sacrificing their creatures in order to prevent me doing this. And I think if they do, they win the game on the spot. Yes. And this is, it seems, what they want to do. Okay. I think I lost. See? Cataclysm wasn't played right. I think I should have waited a little bit more. Amalia costs 6. I don't think I have anything to draw towards. I'm down to 9. Next turn, I'm dead. I could get back lures to my hand, but it won't help me. I will just die by my opponent playing, yeah, whatever. Okay, so I just got wrecked by Living Death. And the more I play with Armageddon and Cataclysm, the more I think they are not that good of an idea in the deck, I think. And this is mighty fine. I will keep. Godless Shrine, I will pay my 2 life and play my Soul Attendant. Save a land for my opponent, so a slow start from this side once more. Chaos Defiler. I might get Defilered next turn with an Animate Dead. Let's see. I don't think I got to play around Animate Dead. I mean, it's one card on the 99 my opponent has, so... Samwise, do I like this card? Next turn I could Sanctum, welcome Samwise. Does it bring me anywhere? No. I think Samwise is nice in the graveyard. Combat. If I take Animate Dead, so be it. I mean, Grief. Grief is good. Soulmender. Yes, graveyard. Stacking my graveyard with Amalia might be a good way to play around Living Death too. And I have a lot of graveyard interaction in the deck, so I got caught first game, but I think Living Death is not that much of a beating against my deck. They take on Thin Ice. This leads me to believe that I really will take my Animate Dead this turn. No, Fatal Push. Okay. They pay the life toll. Yep. Getting it back to the command zone. And Death Rat Shaman as a follow-up. Okay. I actually think this turn I will Chaos Guile to exile opponent's graveyard and sacrifice a creature. This is a bit aggressive maybe, but next turn it allows me to play Amalia. And I'm not at risk of getting wrecked by a Chaos Defiler at the moment, so I'm fine. Okay. Suitor Priest. This is good against their deck too, so do I want to play all these cards and then Amalia, or... No, I think I want to play Amalia right now. Archfiend's Vessel. Yes, I will put this into my graveyard. At some point, with Lurus, it might be just a 5/5 flyer, which is cool. Opponent goes to combat with their Slimefoot. Yep. Thing is, I get a trigger. Oh, it's a Plains, too bad. If Amalia were 4/4, was 4/4, I think I might have blocked. Okay, Capter as a follow-up. So, I will play my Isolated Chapel. I think this is a good turn to get my Lurus back. And play Jenny's Welcome and Traveling Minister. Soul Warden to the bin. Sacred Cat to the bin. So, I will absolutely attack with my Amalia, I think. Actually, no. I don't think there's a reason to do this right now. They will just block, and that's all. So, yep. Crew the copter. Attack with copter. Okay. Oh, survival of the fittest hits the bin. Goblin bombardment. This is not bad from my opponent. For sure. Think they gotta take action right now? No, I get to my turn. Okay, so. What do? I think I start by Traveling Minister. Giver of Runes. Yes, to the graveyard. No, actually, I meant to keep it on top. Damn. Okay. Then I think I gotta attack with Amalia, let him kill my 2 creatures if you want to. Then play Lurus and Archfiend Vessel. Yep, easy block, but if they do this, they can't kill Lurus instantly. Okay, I'm fine with that. Second main phase. Let's play Lurus. Ravages of War. I think this might be a good moment to play this card. Archfiend's Vessel. This doesn't come quite often, Angel Commander, but yay! Graveyard, no. Graveyard, no. Suitor Priest, I think, is a good follow-up. No. And, yep. I maybe shouldn't have attacked with Amalia this turn. I'm not sure. Goblin Bombardment is actually really strong against what I'm trying to do. No attack with their Lurus. I think I will block. Dice to bolt, but I still get rid of all the lands, so I think I'm okay with that. I think they gotta get rid of Lurus this turn, so they might sacrifice the Suprolling, and yep, exactly. The Smuggler's Copter to kill my Lurus. Minsketbu hits the bin, and they will kill my Lurus. Fine. Choose your last spell wisely, Jude, because it will be the last you will cast for some amount of time. And they conceded. Yep, this makes sense. So I'm on the draw now, so a bit more complicated. I hope not to see Goblin Bombardment in the 3rd consecutive game. Dranith Magistrate, Demonic Tutor, GTA. Magistrate is not that good. I don't have any creatures. I think this is a mulligan. Yep, this is absolutely fine. It is mono white, though. With Giver, Mother of Runes, how many black sources do I have in the deck? I will make a quick calculation. So 26 black sources. I am on the draw, so I have 2 draws to get them. I still have 92 cards in the deck. In 2 cards, I have 26. I want 1. 50% chances, and on the 3rd turn, 63. I think it is okay regarding the fact that I have a really strong hand. I will keep. And I think this Vault Scourge hits the bin. Actually, this is my only life linker, so no, it might be the Selfless Spirit. Yep, down. Land Dork for my opponent, and not the worst one. Okay. Oh, this is good. So, I think I will Mother of Runes turn 1. And pass the turn. Okay, they had the fetch land, so I will take my Slimefoot this turn. I think I'm still okay. Next turn, I think I Vault Scourge and Giver of Runes. Yep. I don't see me playing this Force to Plowshare this early. I need to set up my board to some extent. So, Giver of Runes and Vault Scourge. Let's go. Clearly, no attacks to be done here. I don't think I attempt to block lifelink and use my Mother of Runes this turn. This could go too bad for me. Okay, this turn I will Plains Amalia. No, fetch. It is better, I think. White, book. Play Amalia, and attack with Volt Scourge. Should maybe have played my land after. I get another land. Okay. I didn't ask for that much lands deck. Still at 16, but starting to get the beats. I think I gotta swap to plowshares something this turn. Or alternatively, survey land and keep swap to plowshares and a Ganjo on the following turn. Birds of Paradise hits the bin for my opponent. I don't think I block this turn still. 13 is still a decent amount of life to work with. No, I ended the turn I meant to surveil. Well, okay, whatever. I will play my plains. Attack. Do I want to attack with Amalia? Absolutely not. Come on, a non-land, please. Benevolent Bodyguard. Graveyard, yes. Doesn't serve any purposes now. And this Ocelot Pride is mighty good. And I have the City's Blessing right now, so yep. Well, I will have with the first token, so I will have a second token. Oakish Bowmaster. Yep. What do they target? My Mother of Runes. It will be protected by the Giver of Runes, I think. Protection from black. Benevolent Bodyguard to gain some life. Yep, I'm fine with that. Worldly Tutor in the upkeep. I mean, yes. Might be a Chaos Defiler, a Fury. Metamorphosis Fanatic is not good right now. Fury might not be castable if my opponent doesn't have a land. Yawgmoth. Looks like a good card. I'm glad I still have these Swords to Plowshares. Yep. Yawgmoth will resolve, begin combat. I think I will surveil right now. It's in order to keep some time on my clock. Soul Warden. I think I will keep it. And before the trigger, I sword in order for them not to have another creature to sacrifice. So, what does Yawgmoth target? Mother of Runes. I think I will protect my Ocelot Pride from black right now. Or do I want to protect my... Does it changes anything? No, it will protect itself. Yep, they kill the Ocelot Pride. They want to kill my Scourge too. Makes sense. I won't block. Okay, so this turn I can Verge, get back Lurrus, keep both of my Genjos active, and attack with Amalia, I think. Yep. Do I want to play this Soul Warden? Yep, absolutely, I think. This keeps me off a Genjo, but I have Giver of Runes to protect it. And my opponent won't be able to remove both of my good creatures from my graveyard with this Death Red Shaman, so my Lurrus will at least do something. Ren and 6. Oh, this is good. This might want to ping my Soul Warden. Still have my Giver of Runes, but if they have a follow-up removal, this leaves them in a good situation, I think. That's exactly what they want to do, so I will protect my Soul Warden from red. If they attack with their Slimefoot, I can triple block. Amalia makes me draw a plains. Triple block means that if they want to cast Slimefoot again, they don't have the Thread Shaman open I'm good with that. Means my lures have its full value. Oh no, I'm dumb. Oh no, it was exiled. I thought about Jugmouth, but it was exiled, so yep. So you're gonna let me play Lurus? I don't think so. Also Pride gets exiled, I think. Endurance. Oh, this is even better. Okay, nice. I will gain my life. Demonic Tutor. Not in the graveyard, no. I'd like to keep this card on top of my library. Swamp into play. I will attack with this Amalia. I might get him in the blocks, but I don't think I have my Giver of Runes. Actually, I should have give it Protection from Green. Yep, this was a mistake. Protection from Green on Amalia this turn was the best thing I could do. Oopsie. They want to attack. Yep. No block, but I will Aegon Joyer's thing, I think. Well, what do I do with this Demonic Tutor? I protect my Soul Warden. Armageddon might be one way to go. Sanctifier and Vec might be something else, but doesn't look good. Sorin, maybe? Let's see. Might be Cataclysm also. Green Suns for X equals 3. What does this represent? Grist. So, that might be bad for me. Yep. Depending on what their target is. Okay, this is Amalia. They pay the ward. Amalia dies. Do I want to return it to the command zone? I can actually play it again with Lurus. My opponent already played Endurance. Their Death Red Shaman is dead. No. I'll keep it in the graveyard. Okay. So, what does this Demonic Tutor represents? This is the turn I have to think a bit about, I think. I kinda like Cataclysm right now, keeping my Lurus, playing something else from my graveyard. I can just play Amalia, alternatively, keep that Demonic Tutor in hand, and attempt to do something else next turn, and have my Amalia on board. No, it won't be on board. Maybe Cataclysm is not the right selection here. Might be Yumezawa's GTA, actually. I give Protection from Grim to my Lurus. I go and get the Renin 6. I think I like GTA. I don't think I have any other playmaking stuff to do right now. No, I like GTA in that situation. Yumezawa's GTA, it is here. Up. Equip GTA onto Lurus. Give it Protection from Green. I will attack. Red and 6. 2 counters on GTA. And I think this is good. But my clock is running out. But I might have lethal next turn too, so, well, we'll see. Unearth Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, this make them, yep, Soul Warden instead. This gives them a bit of time, but I can still, I think, go through. Not anymore. Okay. I think I don't do anything right now. Why do I draw Encampment? I will play my Soul Warden right now. I will play Encampment. And... okay, now this is getting a bit complicated. I think I gotta play Amalia. Chaos Guile. Graveyard, yes. I think I will attack Grist this time. No, I will attack my... No, my opponent! I meant to attack my opponent. Damn, okay. This is not the right play. I should completely have attacked my opponent and not my opponent's Grist. Okay, this is perfect. I will use my Agenjo to make my Lulu survive and won't use any GT counter right now. This is good. What do I get? A Shizo. That might represent lethal next turn. Actually, because I could give it fear, protection from black, equip GT, attack and kill my opponent. No, there is still this Smuggler's Copter. 3, 4, 5. Okay, my opponent is actually attacking with their Copter, so yep, I'm perfectly fine with that. Healer's Hog, Graveyard. Grist makes a token. Again, alive. Sanctifier in Vec. Yes, to the graveyard too. Okay, so I will play my Shizo, give Amalia fear, and yep, I won the match. Nice. Really grindy, but really nice. On the draw. Last round against Aragorn. This hand doesn't provide white mana on turn 1, which is kinda sad. It is a turn 2, Voice of Victory, turn 3, Ocelot Pride, maybe my command zone. A Demonic Trader down the line. I think this is okay. I actually didn't play this matchup with Amalia yet, so I'm wondering how it's going to go. I don't think trying to be as fast as possible is the right thing to do, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. Turn 1 Verge, and pass the turn. I think these games might stretch a little bit because they have a lot of interaction, and in that regard, having a late game plan as Lurus in the companion zone is pretty good, I think. So, Voice of Victory. No. Let's go. I don't think this resolves or survives. Well, actually, if it resolves, it will survive at least for my turn, which is good. Yep. Very nice. And with Ocelot Pride, this is ridiculous because you can copy your tokens and they don't have the ability to die. So, yep, this is super cool. Thoughtseize. I can Thoughtseize, Helping Hand, Ocelot Pride. Let's go. Let's see what my opponent's working with. Manalik, the Thoughtseize. Okay. Opponent really likes their hand and the secrecy of their information. So be it. Okay. This Sheltered by Ghosts might actually be good next turn, depending on what my opponents will be playing. This is their Aragorn. Alright. This seems a bit early to me, but maybe they didn't have any good play to do. So, Sheltered by Ghosts. Onto my Voice of Victory. Black, white, black, yep. And they put it back into the command zone, which is good. Ajani's Welcome is fine too. Allows me to gain a lot of life with Voice of Victory and also Pride. I think I have the City's Blessing, actually. This is actually really good. So, Voice of Victory in the end. I want to sacrifice this token last, sorry. I will draw my card, which is a land, and this is good. I think this gives me the City's Blessing, right? Yes. This is absurd. And Aragorn doesn't often play wrath effects, so yep. I like my situation right now. And as I said, these are copies. And this figure make the original one to be sacrificed at the end of the turn. So yep, even Fury right now is good, but not that backbreaking. Yep. I mean, this is bad, but it's not that bad. This is the fairest Fury I've seen for a while. It only killed it made 1 for 1. So I will planes. What do I DT into? A removal might be good, or a reprieve. I think I gotta get rid of this Fury one way or the other. Or I can just play like Dranith Magistrate. Trash block the Fury with my cat token if they attempt to get the Monarch back. Or I can alternatively try to set up a turn for Cataclysm. But yeah, once more, I'm not feeling that good about this card. Demonic Tutor, what are you? It might be Kaya's Guile, but it's not really mana efficient. Might be Reprieve if I intend on my opponent to play Aragorn and then it's turn to try to recoup the Monarch. I Reprieve or Mana Tithe it. I trash block the Fury with my cat token. I still get the Monarch for 1 turn, but I think I gotta set up something. Alright, I think I got it. This is Swamp, Demonic Tutor on Thin Ice, and I can play Amalia. Oh, already played a land. Damn. Yeah, I missed a land drop, actually. So this won't work. Too bad. Okay. This situation is not that good, actually. Is it Demonic Tutor into Reverent Mantra? I play Amalia. I attack with Voice of Victory. I Reverent Mantra. This doesn't look really good. Man, this is complicated. Could this be a Sorin? It will trigger at the end of my turn and instantly bolt the Fury. My opponent can play Aragorn on the following turn if they have a land. This trades my Voice of Victory for the Fury, and I get a Sorin, an active Sorin. This is complicated. Maybe I'm missing something here, but this decision is taking me too much time already. I think I gotta commit onto the Sorin. I know this is going through thanks to Voice of Victory. And this Fury will still make a 2-for-1 in the end. This card is too strong. Sorin of House Markov. White, black, Sorin. What? Oh yeah, no, it triggers. It's just that I I yelled to the triggers. I was afraid for a moment that this didn't work as planned. Yep, my opponent will absolutely take the block. No, Sorin will flip, and I will just minus to kill the Fury. Okay. Opponent has their 6th land, so they can absolutely... I drew Reverent Mantra, I'm too strong. Play their Aragorn once more. Okay, so now what do I do? I think I played slow this turn by just playing Amalia. I won't pay for the extort, I think. No, I won't. What does Amalia do? Impassionated Orator. Graveyard. I will get my lures to hand and hope this mantra helps me next turn. I could attack this turn to get the Monarch, but I'd rather have this Sorin active at some point and kill the Aragorn next turn if I can. So yep, this is my turn. Begin combat. So, oh no, it doesn't work because this fucker just prevents any interaction in combat. So yeah, I just died because I did try to interact with a deck that doesn't want to be interacted with. Yeah. Fuck this command zone. I mean, all the lines I find except the last one. If you're the monarch, creatures can block this turn. This is good in multiplayer. In 2-player games, this is just not acceptable, I think. Perfectly unacceptable. Whoa, Steve Vincent tapped. My opponent needs their 7 mana, I guess. TNN. Okay. This I don't care about. Well, actually, it can block eternally to prevent me from getting the monarch back without this reverent mantra, so I will have to find something good to do this turn. Call off might be the start of something, yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana I have, so I can not do all of what I want to do. If I lure us into Sorin, I don't have mana to sacrifice my food and gain the 3rd life, who would have allowed me. Oh no, actually I can reverence mantra. Okay. So, Lurus. If it resolves, because my opponent might just have a cryptic command. Subtlety. Okay. This is bad, but not that bad. I will put Lurus on the top of my library, and I will play my Call Off. I gain a life. Call Off is big. Amalia won't put the card into my graveyard. And I will keep this mantra defensively. I think I will just try to win the race with my big creatures and my removal with a body and my 34 life points. I'm slowly starting to switch opinion on this deck. I thought he was fine, but yep, the fact that it prevents any interaction during combat is too much, I think, for Duel Commander. Oh, what is this for Theorlingas for X equals 1000? Sure, my boy. Too bad I didn't have a Soul Warden in play. Yay. Yeah, I can't block. That's great. I got outplayed. Wow. So, what should I do? I'm at 12, my opponent's at 17. What's the best course of action? I think I will start by sacrificing this food. If Amalia gets 5/5, I think I'm good. Sanctifier and Vec and Graveyard, yes. I think I will put all my eggs into the Cataclysm basket. I don't have any choice. Protection from red, I'll say, to every creatures. This might prompt an answer from my opponent. Not already. Fine. I will attack with everybody. Opponents at 5. Let's try and Cataclysm. I will obviously die to Force of Will, but yeah, at some point, I gotta make my moves and see what happens. Okay, it worked. Fine. So I will keep a dual land, and I think Call Off might be the best thing to keep here. It clocks harder than Amalia, but Amalia has ward and already beats Aragorn in combat, if needs be. No. Cancel. I was about to select the things I don't want to keep. I think I keep Amalia. If I draw a 1-drop creature, this can help me rebuild if needs be. I don't think Call Off will be useful. So, yep. Choose this. Choose this. Done. Yeah, obviously they will keep their intelligent command zone. That's sad. I'm starting to despise Aragorn. But it was a character that I liked very much. It creates an uncomfortable feeling in me. Yeah, board's clearer now. Let's draw something good. Okay, if I draw land as a follow-up, this might be cool. We'll see what happens. You could still die to Swords to Plowshares or something along those lines. Vegan combat, yep. Yeah. I draw a creature. I think I played before combat. This might actually be handful to... What Scourge? Graveyard. To get back the Monarch somewhere down the line. We'll see. Removal kills me, I think. Oh, no removal and no block. Nice. So we are racing. Looks like. Malcolm, end of turn. Okay. I would like very much to draw that second land at some point. Yeah. Take my 6. I think this is the best my opponent can do. Yeah, I can block. Second land. Looks really good, actually. Is it the bat or the Selfless Spirit? Selfless Spirit, I think. I can attack with my Vampire Cutthroat. Goes under Aragorn. Can attack with both. Threaten lethal damage. I like to have this Selfless Spirit in play beforehand. Actually, Deep Cavern Bat might have Archfiend's Vessel. Yes, into the graveyard, my friend. We'll see. I think I, anyway, have to attack with both of my creatures. This is the best course of action if my opponent has a removal anyway. Yep. Sink into Stripper. Yes. Pay the blood price for this, though. Samwise. No. I think I gotta take my 6 here. Okay. They only attack with Aragorn. Okay. They were really good playing a land every turn in this game. Gotta go Amalia. Gotta play fast. Also, clock's ticking down. Yes, a land. A bit too late to the party, but still a land. I will attack with my small little vampire. I draw planes. Good. This might be good somewhere down the line, but I don't... The line is closing in on me real fast. I shouldn't have played this land, actually, because I could have played planes and keep Mana Tithe up. This might come to bite me in the ass. For sure. I could block with both of my creatures. No, this one can't block, so... yeah, oh shit, I'm dead. I misclicked. I meant to... Yep. Block with something else. Anyway, this looks like a hard matchup. Okay, this hand looks keepable. I think deploying this Crave first turn might be good. I'm not sure if Skrelv is actually good. Good enough to take a Prismatic Ending. Fine. I'll take this. Okay, so I think I will Swamp Vampire of the Dire Moon and pass the turn back. Okay, this is a flash creature. I think I like this, so I will just attack this turn, I guess. Yep. Should we back straight to see what's coming up? Attack. Sanctifier Invec is, I guess, okay in the matchup, but not that good either. No, it's not here for that kind of matchups. So let's attack with my Vampire. And I will play a Cathar Commando at some point. This is a Malcolm from my opponent, so this is a good moment to play my Cathar Commando. Well, actually, where is Philia in my deck list? I just completely blanked on this creature. I just realized I just forgot about the existence of the... I just forgot about Philia when making the deck. Oopsie, I guess. And my opponent takes their attack step. Okay. Flooded Strand. I think I will attempt to play my commander. This didn't prompt an instant removal. I'm going to try to Benevolent Bodyguard, and I think I should have done this the other way around. Yep. Should have. Yep. Getting back to the command zone, and I will attack with my creatures. Because this is what this game is about in the end. Like attacking and blocking also, if you can. Expressive iteration. Yep. This Sheltered by Ghosts suddenly became a lot worse facing this Cathar Commando. Yep, combat for my opponent. I will, I think, trade. This Sheltered by Ghosts is might be actually somewhat of a good card somewhere down the line. And trading my 1/1 for the 2-drop is, I think, okay. Okay, end of turn, I will get my Ravland into play tapped. Godless Shine, no 2 life, yes. And I will take my turn. Prismatic Vista, yes. I will try once more time my command zone. I don't think it will resolve, but I plan on resolving a Lurus down the line, like getting Lurus in hand, Sheltered by Ghosts, and getting my Amalia into play this way. Oh, maybe it will resolve. No kidding. Okay, so yes, one more time to the command zone, I think. I will go on with the race and let my opponent take their turn. I won't fetch this turn. I want to draw this 6th land, I think. Whoa, a Reign of Glory. Nice. Yeah. Aragorn, my boy! What are you doing? You're joining the bad guys. Yep, I will take my 6. Yeah, I can't block. Obviously. Well. End of turn, Monarch. Yep, I take my turn. I will try to Shelter by Ghost this Cathar Commando. This might go really wrong for me, but I don't think I have much choices. So I will attack with both of my creatures. And I think I would like to play this Remorseful Cleric around A for Spike. And then play this Lunak Veteran. Even if this means I get 1 less life, I think this is better played this way. No Aragorn this turn because Arena of Glory is exerted. Lorien revealed, cycled from my opponent. Armageddon. Yes! I'm not sure this will go well, but I will absolutely attempt this Armageddon. Flame Slash onto my Remorseful Cleric. Well, in that case, I will exile your graveyard. If ever you play Oculus or Murktide Regent, these are not solutions to the situation now. If they attack, they still take 6 next turn. So yeah, I think Armageddon might be good, because if they want to counter Armageddon, maybe they won't have a removal spell for one of my creatures available. We'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely playing this Armageddon. Skyclave. Yep, this might exile my Cathar Commando. So Armageddon might be not that good, actually. You gotta pay the ward. And yep. Okay, so what do I draw? Samwise. Not helpful right now, I think. Could attack with both my creatures. Maybe trade. I think still this Armageddon is okay for me. I'm not quite sure about it. But what I'm sure about is that I need to attack. Okay, opponent takes the trade with my Death Toucher. In that case, I will gladly get rid of all of our lands, dude. We will trade the Monarch back and forth, and my opponent might be enjoying looting out of this situation, that's for sure. But he's at 5 life, and I have 2 bodies into play, and I'm the first one to draw with the Monarch, so, well, I think it's okay. Okay, if I draw a Black Source, I can fail push this Malcolm. It's cool, too. Oh, what? It was the 4th counter onto Malcolm. Well, we lost this one. I'm pretty sure I'm already dead. Parallax Wave is another of these cards that is not really interactive. And creatures are struggling in Duel Commander. I don't think these kind of cards are needed anymore in the format. They still allow me to get the Monarch back. Okay, I guess. But yeah. I blanked on this. Malcolm should have played differently last turn. Yeah, whatever. I think it wouldn't have changed the outcome of this game. As anticipated, Aragorn is a pretty difficult matchup, I think. Yep, I think we are toasted. This Parallax Wave completely obliterates us. And, well, I misplayed. GG. This deck is still a blast to play and still make for interesting games against fair decks. Against unfair decks, it's more complicated. Either you kill them really fast with maybe an interaction or not, or it is Aragorn, and regarding the fact that the only thing that is going for you is your combat step, and that Aragorn prevents you from doing anything during this combat step. Interesting. Yep, the matchup is, as anticipated, quite complicated. Armageddon, Cataclysm, and Ravage of War, I think, are bad in this deck. This was an idea that I don't get behind anymore. It was my idea, but it was a bad idea. I completely get why people don't play these cards anymore. And as for Philia, this is a blatant mistake not to play it in this deck, I think. I don't know what I was thinking about. I thought about a lot of stuff when making this list. But I just blanked on one of the best aggressive 2-drops in the last decade, so yep, my bad. But yeah, it is an easy change to put this instead of one of the 3 sorceries, and I think Starscape Cleric might have some value too in the deck, so maybe we can cut these 4 mana sorcery speed bad cards for these 2 creatures and maybe like an Inquisition of Kozilek, which might be good. Or maybe a 39th land, even with Amalia in command zone, if it gets killed by your opponent, or if you're going to play Karlov against really fast decks, the 39th land might be good. Even though we did have some mana issues during this league, like too much mana, more than I was missing mana. I think having too much mana always allows us to play all of our spells, but not having enough mana make things more complicated. For instance, during the first one against Aragorn, if I actually made my land drops every turn, I could have played this Demonic Tutor far better. But yeah, maybe it is just a land, I think, as the 3rd card to put back in the list. Anyway, this was really cool. I like this deck really much, and I'm looking forward to play it again. I hope you found this video interesting and enjoyed it. I hope you found this video interesting and enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!